Hi, if you know me, you know me. I'm not gonna reveal my name on the internet because that's just, well, stupid. And all of you should know me in class since I'm presenting there. Before I start, I'm reusing all the stuff that I got from the Hoops and Fred kit back in Easter. And today I'm teaching how to cross-stitch words. First, you need the supplies. Scissors, threader and needles, cross-stitch hoop, cross-stitch fabric, black thread and different types of threads, colors. And a pencil, almost forgot about that one. And the area to work in. And good lighting that's held up from a thread I'm reusing since my phone is way too heavy for this. First, you're going to take your hoop and trace around it so you know the area. It also makes some great ASMR. You then trace the letters you want to cross stitch so you know where your thread lines are going to be when you're making your stitches. And with a bit of editing magic, you have your pencil lines. Can you guess who this one's for? You then unscrew the cross-stitch hoop and place the fabric that you have with the letters inside the hoop. Use the lines you made earlier as a little map. I did mine off camera because I do not have the patience nor the time to do that. You're then going to carefully take out your needle and lay it in front of you so you know where it is and don't hurt yourself from accidentally losing it. You're then going to take your black thread, and like I'm saying, I'm using mine from an old kit that I had gotten from Easter. If you have the kind of thread that I'm using right now with 6 strands in it, you're going to separate them into 3 separate strands. You're then going to take your threader and stick it through the eye of the needle. And with your thread, you're going to stick that through your threader and pull it through the eye of the needle. And I did this all off camera because I have horrible hand coordination skills with this. At the tail of the thread, you have to double knot the thread so it won't come undone when you have it through the stitches of the fabric. You're going to take your fabric and poke a hole where you want your first stitch to be, but do not pull all the way through. You're going to make little circle motions that have the hole bigger so you see where your first stitch is going to be. You then flip it to the other side and then pull your thread through until you feel the tension of the knot on the other side of it. And where you want your stitch line to go is where you're going to put your needle through. And good job, you have created your first stitch of the letter. You're then going to do the same on all the pencil letters you have made. And now it's time for the sponsor of this video. This video is sponsored by Penny Price. Penny Price edits videos so your lazy butt doesn't have to worry about editing. For $2 to $20, depending on how big your edit is, she will edit the videos that you share to her. Right now, if you text our number 609-517-6576 and text the code AMERICA in all caps, you get a 10% discount on your first edit. Thank you, Penny, for sponsoring this, and back to the video. Once you are on our thread, you carefully take the needle and start to make a double knot so the thread does not become loose when you are finished with it all. And now with your scissors, you're going to carefully cut the excess thread off the end of it. And you're going to keep going with the letters with your black thread until you are done with all the letters. Once you're done finishing all the black letters, pick 2 or more colors for the border of the black letters. And for giving anything else, I recommend using their favorite colors. Yeah. I am using yellow, pink, and purple for mine. I'm going to take your thread and cut it to the length you want it to be, and then snip it at the end. You're going to need to do this 3 times. You're going to twist the fronts a bit so they aren't going to be sprawled all over the place. You're then going to take your thread and put it through the eye of the needle. Now that you have your color thread, you're going to do them a stitch away from the actual letters for the border. With the actual words, you can go around the words and not the letters, since it'd be too hard for everybody to do all of the letters at once. Don't worry that I skipped a few things. Most of the work is done off camera to focus on it. Once you finish the border of one color, you go to the next color and try making new patterns for it, like how I'm doing stitches diagonal. If the hoop ever just gets in the way, you can take it off. Just make sure you put it back on once you're done. Now it's the final moment. Once you cut off the last thread, you should have your finished product. I know there are better videos than this, yet this is how I do it. Have some fun cross-stitching words now.